Here we go. We're on this short hike to find some hidden hot springs here in the interior of BC. Got the drone, myself, a very terrible towel, and we get a little bit of a walk in. Should be a good adventure. So here we go. Been to these hot springs years ago. Not gonna declare where they are because this is something you don't share in the hot spring world. You have to do the research and go through the trials and tribulations to find these spots on your own. We can't give these away. I'm sure some people will bark up in the comments, but please keep that to yourself. If anyone truly wants to find these, you gotta go through the due process. There's lots of routes to do it. GPS coordinates, and usually a good adventure to get there. So keep that in mind. Here we go. Upward and onward. We're getting closer. Drone deployed for some active track testing. Give it a try, and it's sure following me right behind. Hasn't hit a tree yet. This is our trail up. There's some of the view along the way. You can see Arrow Lake in the distance. Been 10 years since I've been here. Can't wait to see how it's changed. It's gotten better. We'll see what happens. Here we are, a little better view of Arrow Lake. That's from mid-hike. And we'll pan over to the lake where we can see a fairly overcast day. There's a log boom out there. And there's the trail. Finally flattened out. That was a good hill. Luckily it's just a log-in road. Until we're getting close, because check this out. You know it's a temperate spring. It's not coming out hot because not all the snow's melted, but it's enough right there to melt the snow. It's usually a good sign that you're getting close to some hot springs. Temperate spring, or a spring that just come out of the ground a little closer to ground temperature. I'd say it's barely -1. Might be hovering at 0. Yeah, it's right there. It's right coming right out of the road. That's how you know you're getting close to some hot springs. Love adventuring. Truly changed my life. Once you get out of your comfort zone and you can find comfort in misery and push yourself up a hill. Sometimes it's fun to do with people. Sometimes it's fun to do by yourself. Back to uphill. It's the road's flattened out and gone up again a couple of times. Now we're getting into the clouds. It's kind of nice to be chilling in the hot tub with the hot springs, and the natural mist is around you. Experienced it a couple times. Highly recommend it. Now we're on the foot trail. We're getting very close. Wish it was a little clearer. It's quite beautiful around here. Last time I hiked these, I hiked in at the end of the day and hiked out in the dark. It was a great adventure. Kind of nice soaking in the tubs. If I remember correctly, that tree line, I don't know if it comes through clear, but that tree line over there, that's where the hot springs lay. We dropped into the valley on the trail. And look, here we are. It's cleared up down here. We're getting close. I can feel it. This doesn't smell like one. Usually you can smell the springs, but I don't remember this one being super stinky until I was right up close. It's tropical. I think dropped down in this valley. We're above 0 now. Good snowball snow. I think we're very close. That's the tree line I mentioned right there. And once we get over this little hump, gonna see some first sign of warm trickling water. Look, we're back into some old growth forest. Wow, massive blowdown. No, that was fun.
I was able to sit up at the hot springs for about an hour, chatted with some locals. There was a group of people, 5 people that had stayed the night. It was awesome. Great setting, nice and relaxing.
Great adventure. There is nothing that you can compare that to. Where you have to exert yourself to get somewhere, and you get a truly relaxing experience once you're there. Like, seriously, it is next level. Highly recommend trying to experience it in life because it's truly life-changing. The simple things that matter. You can forget about money and trials and tribulations. Be in the moment. Because you have to be a healthy person. Truly, it's important to take this time. Check out that cave. Like, that's a tree well, but if you're ever lost, sleep in there. A little dangerous, but it'll keep you alive. Cedar groves, they are the most beautiful, in my opinion. I don't know if there's a nature setting that I've crossed paths with that I appreciate more other than a old growth cedar forest. What I'm saying is, get out there, find yourself a destination, and track it down. Teach yourself how to get there. Solo or the group, it's better to do it in a group, it's safer, but there's protocols taking place. Like, I have fully let people know where I am going to be, when to expect to hear me back. If they don't, it's send out. Almost out. On our way down, we're at the first kind of flat spot, but it's sure a lot easier moving when you're running downhill. Well, had a little bit of a lunch, all packed up, start heading for home. That was a great adventure. Found some hidden hot springs. Didn't get to film too much of the springs, there's too many people, but it's okay. There's a group of people camping, handful of people walked up like me, and it was a great adventure. So, highly recommend looking in your area to find some hot springs or an adventure like so. Have a great day.